Life is simple, mind is complex. Since people are always in touch of mind, they have become utmost complex. Mind is something within us which always goes on. It doesn't know by itself how to be in rest. It is kind of a spinning wheel that never stops. Just imagine an insect sitting on this wheel which is going on and on. This creature will never know what the rest is because he is taking shelter on a continuously moving thing. Same is the case with human beings. 24/7 they stay in mind which is going on and on. Hence, they never know what the rest is, what the peace is. Peace is only possible when we become free from the clutches of mind. Peace is beyond mind. Peace is at the center of our being, and mind is not the center. It is a peripheral instrument of our existence, but it claims to be the whole, just as a servant claims to be the master. Mind is not the master. It is a servant, and a very good servant if it obeys properly. Lord Krishna says, the mind, if understood, is a friend, otherwise, it's an enemy. Buddha quotes, if a person conquers the world, I will not call him the conqueror. But if he conquers his mind, I will call him the real conqueror. Mind is not a simple thing. It is a world in itself. It is like a vast ocean of thoughts, emotions, memories, imaginations, and much more. You will need a lifetime to understand it completely if you are going to do this alone. Because it has got layers after layers. What you know about it is only the tip of the iceberg floating in the ocean. A large portion of mind is hidden from people's awareness. They never pay enough attention to understand it. This way, it always remains mysterious and powerful for most of the people. Anger, jealousy, greed, frustration, all these emotions are part of our mind and we feel them every day. But do we know them completely? Do we understand how and why they arise? How they start and overshadow our personality? No. Most people don't know the mystery behind these emotions. They don't know how anger comes. They don't know how jealousy arises. They helplessly become victims of all these negative emotions every day. They fight because of them. They experience a lot of pain and unrest because of them. Even they commit suicides. But they don't understand the real nature of these emotions because they don't understand their mind. Mind is the source of all thoughts and emotions. And these thoughts and emotions are the source of all human actions. Like the thoughts, so are the actions. Suppose you feel anxious and frustrated right now. What may be the quality of next thing you do? It may not be very nice because the quality of your mind will reflect in your action. Great actions come from great minds, and great minds are those who know how to live in peace. Just remember reading the poetry written by a saint or some lines said by a monk. How peaceful you feel when you read them, because they carry with them the essence of their creator's mind. If you read Gitanjali, the poetry by Rabindranath Tagore, you will feel amazing inside. All those poems reflect the peace and tranquility of a mind from which they emerged. By going through the verses of Gita, you know the depth of Lord Krishna's mind. Quotations of Buddha speak about the ocean of peace he carried within. So the quality of our mind spills through our actions. You experience it on a daily basis. When you are angry, you talk in a different way. But when you are peaceful inside, you become a totally different person talking to others. In our society, the conflict in relationships are quite rampant. A philosopher once said, the other is hell. And people are experiencing the same while being in a relationship with someone. They are making each other's lives miserable. Divorces are rising. Family disputes have become so common. People who get rejected in relationships are taking revenge or committing suicides. All the vulgarities involved in these actions are outcome of a disturbed mind. A mind which is not being understood by its owner, hence doing its own stuff. Mind is not the ultimate thing within us. It is a mere instrument in the hands of intellect. Intellect is superior to mind, but intellect itself is not the ultimate thing. The thing superior to intellect is our own consciousness or awareness. The more aware you are about the working of your mind, the more visible its mechanism will become to you. Anger, irritation, boredom, they are all alien to us because we don't pay enough attention to understand them. When these emotions arise, we get swayed away with them, and when we become aware, the damage is already done. Then the only thing we have in hand is regret. But it is of no use because the same thing happens again and again. So, the only thing which will help us overcome all these negative emotions is understanding our mysterious mind. And the tool to understand the mind is awareness. If you truly want to conquer this inner enemy, you must have patience to observe it while it plays its own game. Sitting silently and watching the movie of mind reveals the secret of this powerful machine. Once fully understood, it is the most amazing and powerful thing inside us. Hari Om Tat Sat.